You understand why sitting higher will release your hand a little bit from
Yeah.
tension? Like this or this feels much
Yeah,
better.
absolutely.
Okay. You understand the purpose why we need to play more on one line here rather than white here, black there. Again, when we're gonna play fast, it will be much easier to cross this
Ah,
line than that line. So if you play, for example, I don't even know how to play.
aha,
Rather than on one line,
aha,
it's
aha,
much easier to just make that one line with elbow rather than like this.
aha.
Of course, if you have a big hand and you can reach like ninth or tenth easier, who cares? But we're gonna play really fast those octaves for a very long time, so it's very efficient. I would say make sure that your thumb is close to your black keys, because sometimes students start looking at the pinky. Okay, my pinky is there, but your thumb, I don't know if you can see, will be here.
Aha.
So make sure that your thumb is on this line. On this line. You can even play, sometimes people say just with your thumb, but it's all there. Now after, by the way, this is concerning every exercise that you're going to make. After you spend some time and you're really focused on uploading correct motions of wrist and elbow, and that might require sometimes looking at your wrist, looking at your elbow, when you're moving to the stage of sound imagination and making phrasing and form, you have to fix your sight. Again, for playing in the fast tempo. If you play in a slow tempo, who cares? You can look here, you can look there, you can look there sometimes, you can look here, you can close your eyes, it doesn't matter. But in a fast tempo, I promise you, everything counts. And even if you, for example, practice 5 hours looking over here when you practice, and then when you play and you look there, it doesn't work. Just the point of your sight makes a lot of difference to your brain.
Aha.
So when you're going through all the other analyzing, all the other musical means of expression, make sure that your sight is passively gazing at this red line over here. Do you have a red line? Do you have a green line? You have no line. Okay, but you understand. It's
It's black.
on the black line, okay?
Aha.
So, and it's not focused. So it's sort of like looking through, look, magic eye pictures when you sometimes look relaxing through it and then it comes out to you. It's the same here. You're relaxed. It's not a focused, it's a passive sight. You obviously, everything you just imagine in your head, this is where you focus. Focus on your inner sensations and your eyesight just glands here gently. When I play with both hands, I tend to look more on the left side here with my eyes. Maybe because I feel my left hand is weaker and I need more control for my left hand. It doesn't really matter where you find your comfortable side, but it matters that you fix it there.
Aha.
And over the whole time of analyzing, putting all the layers, intonation, arm weight, sound imagination, sound texture, dynamics, voicing, phrasing form, and self-confidence, you always keep the same point of your sight. And especially in the learning and speeding up stage. By the way, also fingering. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 4 on the black keys. Again, when I play something that I'm not supposed to play for a long time in a fast tempo, I usually tend to use fifth finger even on the black key and close my hand right away. Because again, it's easier, I don't have so much stretch. 1, 4 is just really
Aha.
stretching me here. And also I don't feel very stable. It feels like my 4 is gonna slip away, so 5 feels much stable for me. But when we're gonna play here, if you just play with 5th finger all the time, you're gonna be tired in your muscle. So it's just for the purpose of having a little bit of rest, to change, to alternate the finger. 5, 5, 4, 4, and every time you play with the 4, you give a little rest to your 5th finger. So it's sort of necessary here. Though, as I said, usually I don't use 4 on the black key. So when you go up, yes, we are letting go of the lower key. And we're holding on more to the top key. When we go down, we're holding on to the lower one and let go of the top. Now, again, the same principle with the wrist motion. It's like a double scale here. All right, so swing here and then rolls, because every time we're going to the same direction. So it's going to be a roll with your wrist, roll with your wrist, roll with your wrist. And when we make the roll, we are going to close our hand. When I close my hand, I close it as much as my finger just, I don't know, because also how close, you close here, you close there. And I always felt I'm closing it when my finger just goes till F or G, halfway. My thumb is on F right now, between F and G, resting. So that's how much you close it. So this will allow your hand to breathe and will allow your wrist to make another roll. And at 6 o'clock you play again. You see, you're doing it very naturally, but sometimes I get the questions, where do exactly we let go? The first note, the one that we hold, and the second note. You release at 6, then you go with your wrist to 3, 12, and at about 11, I'm saying I'm releasing that top note, second note. So 6, at about 11, I'm releasing. And I'm opening my hand again. Yes. Yes. This is very nice.
I feel.
Yeah, you're natural. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. This is the slow tempo, right? And remember, in slow tempo we have full circle. In a faster tempo, we're going more elliptical. What that means, the wrist doesn't drop too much. And I've noticed when I do that, I'm actually feeling like an alligator crawling on the ground. So if you look at my hand, it doesn't go like that. It's actually going like this. It's like, oh, it's almost like sometimes I even say this part, always feel the surface of the keys. This kitty paw over here. It's almost in the contact with the keys. That's how flat your hand should be and how close to the key. It's like really like a crawling. Okay. Your thumb, remember, has to be as far as F to G. Yes. Now full circle. Yeah. Okay, but it's very, very close. Yeah, very good. Very close to the keys. Again, for speeding up, perfect. You cover less distance, horizontally and vertically. You're like a crab. Looks like a nice little crab in the sea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thumb is somewhere between F and G. When you go down, my 5 is like something on G or F. On F, actually. Yes, and exactly, we play everything very gently again, because again, everything we're gonna control, the evenness of sound, with our sound imagination later. So all we need to do is just playing super gently, very relaxed, weak hand, weak fingers. It's very good. I think you have no problem here. Let's talk about the movement now of the elbow, circle notes. So the same notes as in the scale for the same reason. And we're gonna play with the effort of our elbow. Elbow is going to lead the way, and those short, finite lines actually gonna become just one long line. And you will just be left with a feeling of, I'm just leading my hand. I'm just leading my hand. But let me expand here a little bit. Generally, every octave would be a new position.
Yeah.
But you see, you will learn also this with the experience in the pieces. When you move your elbows too much, that's actually worse than not moving at all. Especially in the fast tempo. If you're just gonna move with so much tension, you get locked in. It has to be balanced. Moving, not moving, moving, not moving. So you cannot move on every single octave. And again, we're gonna choose the pulse, and we're just gonna skip 1 or 2 octaves. And it's the same pulse as we choose in scale 1-3-5, right, of the scale when I go up, and 1-3-5 of the scale, not the key, when we go down. So, do, mi, sol, do, mi, sol, do, la, fa, do, la, fa. Again, for the same reason that I just explained in scales in the beginning of the lesson.
And then the second also when changing the direction.
Exactly. So every time we're going with the swing opposite direction, I choose a second note. 1-3-5, 1-3-5, 2-5, 1-3-5, 2-5, 1-3-5, 2-5, 1-3-5. On those circle notes, we usually say we need to let go of the note. So, do I also let go the top note on the circle note? There is nothing, you know what I mean? It's like we're not moving it to a different destination. It's not a jump. So I think you continuously making the same pattern of 6 o'clock, 11, 11, and when you go down, the top note you let go at 6 o'clock, and the bottom note at about 1 or 2. Yeah, I would say at about 2:30. Okay, but yeah, don't. I think it's unnecessary thing to think that on the third and first, third, and fifth note I have to also let go the top note a little bit shorter. Just keep the same pattern. That's moving. That's not moving. Moving. Not moving.
Okay.
Moving. Not moving. 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 Moving.
1, 3, 5, 1,